part 2 on the Barrie Waterfront Trail. Once again, this is Road to Hope training video number 2, training run number 5. This one is gonna be a ripper. So basically, let me give you a rundown of why we're doing what we're doing today, and then I'll say what we're doing today. So I signed up for Road to Hope very late. Got the idea basically beginning of September, and really only started training for this race September 25th. So really, it's the shortest marathon build of all time, right? In that it's a 6-week marathon build. Normally they're 12 to 16 weeks. One of those weeks too, you know, it's going to be a taper week. So I mean, that's about really on a 5-week build. And the first week, we were coming off major jet lag, a little bit quicker there. That's good. We were coming off major jet lag, so I mean, it wasn't really a big week. So I mean, in reality, it's almost a 4-week marathon build, which is very, very short. So to give you basically a why am I doing Road to Hope Marathon? Well, in all my previous marathons, I qualified for Boston. Keep this short. So qualified for Boston, all my previous, never took my spot. Watched it this year. Had goosebumps as I was watching the race and said I want to go. So initially I said I was going to go and run, you know, 2:45 or something that felt was pretty easy, so that it would comfortably give me a Boston time, but at the same time not so fast that it would basically leave me crippled for the next week after the race. But with the last few weeks of training, I'll put really some of the best runs of my life up. I mean, 2 weeks ago, 5 times a kilometer at 2:52 per kilometer with a 2:49.6 in there. I mean, I'm not sure I've ever actually run a 2:49 on road ever before. Last week, 3 times a mile, 4:28, 4:28, 4:27, with 800s in between at 2:37 uphill. So basically, putting up these big workouts, great numbers in them, and feeling quite good other than my hamstring doing its usual thing. I started thinking, well, maybe 2:45 is not like, you know, yeah, I could jog 2:45, but why would I do it in that case? You know, maybe my PB of 2:34, maybe that's within reach. Maybe I can do that. But then I started thinking, is that arrogant of me to think that 2:34 is doable when really I'm running about 50% of the mileage that I was running in 2013 when I set that time. Leading into that race in 2013, I had 8 full weeks, 2 full months in a row, with every week over 200 kilometers a week. 1 week in there, 229 kilometers in that week, and that had a day off in it. So that means I was averaging 40 kilometers a day, every day. So is it arrogant of me to think I could run faster than that now on really a 4-week marathon build and half the mileage, and with a hamstring injury? We're out here today doing the Hanson Brooks marathon simulation, and basically it's a 26.2 mile race. So on the marathon sim, you do 26.2 kilometers. And what I want to do is I want to take it out at what would be a personal best time. And if I'm screaming at the end, and if I'm feeling like this is the hardest pace in the world, then I'll stick with my original game plan of, just a little bit quicker, then I'll stick with my original game plan of, 2:45, get my Boston qualifying time and go home. Go back to triathlon, because I have 2 more races in December. Challenge Baja, December 2nd, and then Indian Wells La Quinta, December 9th in Palm Springs. So, yeah, for this simulation today, I'm doing it because I want to see, is that pace something that's sustainable? And can I actually make a run at my PB? Or, if it's a very difficult feeling, then I stick with my original game plan of go out, get a Boston qualifying time, and that's it. So, today, and actually it's changed even, the goals for today has changed in the last day. Initially I was saying I'll do 26 kilometers, 34 kilometers total will be the run, but I'll do 26 kilometers at 3:39 per kilometer, which was my personal best at Scotiabank 2013. And then I would decide based on that whether that's sustainable for another 14 and if I should go after my PB or not. But then I thought, well, how much does that actually give me insight if I'm just taking at my personal best time? Does that really tell me if I can beat my personal best? So last night I thought, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it faster than my personal best. And if that's sustainable, then, we try to keep that for another 14K. Or, sorry, 16K, 10 more miles. So anyways, what we're going to do today then is we're warming up for 4K here. And then we're going to do 26 kilometers at 3:33 per kilometer. Why 3:33? 3:33 equates out to a 2:29 marathon. 2:29:40 to be precise. So, yes, we'll get to the halfway point in about 1:14, 1:15 for the half marathon. And that's easy. That should be fine. Really, this is all about gauging the effort. So, that part's easy. It's how hard is the next 5K.
So we gon' get the party jumping. So we gon' get the party jumping. Get the party jumping.
me. Don't tell me how to be. You gotta know I am free. And all you gotta do is to love your life, is to love your life, is to love your life.
Love your life.
It's all yours.
Love your life.
Open the doors.
Love your life.
Don't go with the flow. It's your own show.
Love your life. Love your life. Love your life. Love your life.
It's all yours.
Love your life.
Open the doors.
Love your life.
Don't go with the flow. It's your own show.
Love your life.
You gotta feel the way you do. No one can live your life but you. Let your mind be your guide. And all you gotta do is to love your life, is to love your life, is to love your life.
Love your life.
It's all yours.
Love your life.
Open the doors.
Love your life.
Don't go with the flow. It's your own show.
Love your life.
I'm not gonna murder myself. Make it 30. Just say. I can take it to 35. I was actually feeling that was the last 2 kilometers was the best I felt all day.
Yeah.
I think it was 325, 321. Bridge just ends there. Ran up to that. Just ends. I mean, I can keep going for another 10K.
Running is still fast enough, though.
The hamstring opened up in the last K here.
Yeah,
It just had to get used to the road, I think.
yeah.
But it's funny, it's kind of disappointing in a way. I could keep going to 30 and I could break my 30K PB by 5 minutes. I mean, if I keep that pace, it's 145. Alright, so that's it. We went a little bit further than what was planned, because we went on the road for the last maybe 9K or so, and so anyways, it was 27 total. I said at the end it was, I don't know if you caught it on video, but it was a little bit anticlimactic, and I wasn't disappointed, but it was just kind of like, because I felt like the last 2K, 3K maybe, last 3K of that, my hamstring was finally letting go of the tension, and the last 3K were like, I think 328, 325, 321 to finish. 321, 27K in, and telling my dad here, who was at probably 310 the second half of that kilometer, to speed up. So I said it was a little bit anticlimactic because I really wanted to kind of keep it going, you know, to 30 at least, because that would have broke my 30K PB. Had we kept going for just 3 more kilometers, you know, it would have been 145. But overall, I mean, anticlimactic aside, you know, that was 228 marathon. pace. And like I said, I was speeding up towards the end. So I mean, bodes very well. I'd say in grand total, do I feel comfortable with the pace? Kind of. There was one lull in it where I got really nervous. Anyway, so there was one part where I started getting kind of nervous. So it was probably 19 to 20k in, and we were still ahead of pace, and we were still pretty much on pace. But when we got onto the pavement, all of a sudden, and it was quite sudden, my legs started feeling kind of like jello, which I've had before in a marathon, and that's kind of usually happens a little bit later than 19k. So I was kind of nervous. I was like, why am I feeling depleted 19k in, and like I'm on marathon legs now, even though 19k in is really 24k in with the warm-up. But I mean, it's too early. That's what I was thinking. It's too early right now for me to be feeling like I'm in quicksand a little bit. But then a kilometer went by, and that was my mindset the whole day. 1 kilometer at a time, right? It's gotta be your mindset on a marathon, right? And a kilometer went by, and all of a sudden, my legs felt fantastic. Other than the hamstring, and then, like I said, it loosened up a little bit later. But I think what it was just, it wasn't so much a energy depletion. It was more my legs were trying to, I don't think it's pointing at me. My legs were just struggling to get used to the pavement, because they had been running on gravel at that point for 26 kilometers. So I'll think about it a little bit more afterwards, but I think I feel confident taking it out at that speed. So I mean, mission accomplished. It's a 2:28 marathon. I'm not saying that I'm going to run a 2:28 marathon, because pace is obviously going to degrade in a marathon in the last 5k. But at least I'll take it out at that speed and leave it all out on the course. That's my mindset right now, but we'll think more about it. Anyways, see you next week for another long run.